Hey, welcome back, everybody. I just wanted to go over something that I thought was important. If you're going to be carrying around a Baofeng or any kind of a radio for communications, keeping one in your car and a go bag, bug in, bug out bag, get home bag, for whatever reason you're carrying one around with you. This model in specific, the UV5RM, has like 999 memory channels on it. So, there's no way I'm going to be able to remember what all these channels, if I program something to it, are. So I recommend in your bag that you keep with you that you have a notepad that has what all these memory channels are for. Have you some information in there. If you don't remember how to program stuff, I did a video already on some simple programming. Have that as a page in there. As you keep going. I don't have anything else in this notepad yet. I've got my stuff somewhere else. But, have a list of stuff. And if you don't have everything saved in your radio and, you might end up in another area, look up through your websites and apps, different channels you might need for that area. And keep those wrote down if you're not going to program them. And then if you're going to have people with you, make sure they know how to utilize the radio, if for nothing else than just to listen, to get information and what the channels are and where your information is at on it. If they don't have their own radio and know how to use it. If you're part of a group, if it's part of your family, friends, get them involved in this stuff. Teach them how to use the stuff, teach them the importance of it. Because if you've got it, then you probably already know the importance for yourself and for your family. But that only goes so far. You need to make sure those around you are aware of that as well, how to use it and what the purpose of it is. So I also want to encourage you, if you're going to have one of these, if you want to communicate on it, go ahead and get your amateur radio license. I think the tests are somewhere around $35. You can go in person and take the test, or they offer them online as well. For GMRS, that's basically a walkie-talkie with a little bit more power, and you can have some repeaters on that. That's just an online form, and $35 if I'm not mistaken. So, get your licensing so that way you can actually communicate on them without breaking the law. Everybody's got their own opinion on that. I think it's a breach of freedom of speech personally, but at the same time, I don't want to just randomly throughout the day wanting to be able to talk on it to, break the law, because it is what's currently the law as of the time of this video anyway. So in America, I'm recording from Alabama, in the United States of America. So just a little bit of information I wanted to put out there for you. Just, keep you some notes in case you need to reprogram something. Say something happens to your radio and you have to, it loses its programming. Also, don't forget that if you're going to use these and have your kids around them or somebody who thinks it's just a walkie-talkie, you have things like the power on password, where you can input a password on power on so people aren't just randomly talking on it when they're not supposed to be. You've got automatic keypad lock, to where after so many seconds the keypad's lock if you're going to keep this sitting out for listening, and you've got children walking around or friends that's going to think that, hey, I'm just going to start talking on this walkie-talkie, and you don't want them to do the wrong thing. You've got those lockouts on there that you have to unlock it before you can speak. So there are some safety features on there. I like the Baofengs because they're relatively inexpensive. I got 2 of these with 2 antennas and a few other items for maybe $60, like with taxes and everything, off Amazon. So that's, like I said, 2 radios for that price. Whereas your bigger name brand Japanese and stuff radios are a lot more expensive. This one's around about 10 watt. I know there's some variation and fluctuation in that, but yeah, I think they're a good radio for especially for the price. And I just want to put out a little information that if you're going to use them, have you some notes, know what your channels are. You'll probably memorize your channels that you use all the time, but all the rest of them, like I said, on this one, you got 999 memory channels. So just make sure you know what you're doing and stay safe out there.